The main three words, the door to hells: lust, anger, and greed. What? Lust, anger, and greed. I called the life desire breaks down into these three parts. The basic emotions of life: desire, lust, sex, sexual desire. A scientist, a biologist says that there are two strongest desire in man. One hunger and the other is sex. Hunger is strongest because if you are not aware of hunger, you will die. You will not be able to live. If a child is born and he is not aware of hunger, he will not be able to live. A hunger is a very important to save his body. Hunger is the news that the body tells you, now I will not be able to survive. Give me something quickly. My strength is getting lost. So hunger says one own body. But even if hunger was the only things, you would have been lost a long ago. You would not have been born because hunger will save you, but it will not be able to save your children. And one feeling of producing a children will arise. Hunger does not have that power. Hence, there is another hunger, that is a sex. You save yourself from stomach hunger. A society saves itself from sexual hunger. These are two hungers, and as soon as the person, a stomach is full, the second thoughts that comes in mind is of sex. A hunger man only may not think about it because the hungry man first save himself. Then the questions of saving society arise. Then the questions of saving progeny arise. If he himself is not saved, how will be progeny survive? That's why the religious people thought that the fasting one will be free from sexual desire. That tricks is simple. It is biological because when a man is hungry, he will be thinks of saving himself. Sexual desire does not arise in a hungry man. Hence, if you fast from a long time, then the sexual desire dies. If does not die, it just hidden. It just hides. When the stomach is full again, then the sexual desire will come back. Hence the stick is deception in does not solve anything. As soon as the society process sexual desire, intensify. People thinks that America has a lot of sexuality. It is not so. American stomach is full. Your stomach is empty. Wherever the stomach is full, the questions of hunger end. That is why the energy of your whole life stand running only in sex. Your stomach runs in two things, hunger and sex. Then if the stomach is completely hungry, then it is stops running in sex. Then it is runs only hunger because hunger is the first need. If you survive, then your children can survive. As soon as the stomach will full, the second thoughts that arise is sexual desire. The desire to live works from two aspects: the survivals of the individual and the survival of the offsprings. That is why sexual desire is deeply rooted, and getting rid of it is not too easy as sages and sants, monks thinks. Getting off ride does through a very internal scientific process. It is not a children play. Nothing it solves by a following rules and vows. Things authors does not makes a difference unless every fiber of life transformed, unless the awareness is so deep that you are able to see yourself to completely separate from the body. Till then the sexuality keeps on taking hold. If you are going with this sexuality, if you are run after, then the new tendency arise. Its name is greed. The greed is the name of the expansions of the sexuality. Woman is not enough. You need 1,000 women. Even the problem will not be solved. Sartre has made to his character say that one of his novels that till I get all the women on the earth, I will not be satisfied. You will not be able to enjoy all the women. That is not be questions, but the desire of the mind is so intense. Till you get a wealth of the whole world, there is no satisfaction. A man's scourge for the wealth also from his reasons, because the sexuality can be thought with money. With money, facility can be bought. A facility becomes a support of sexuality. The greed is the extensions of sexuality. That is why a greed, a person is never free from sexuality. It is also possible that he is so much in a greed that he even gives up the sexuality. If a man is attached to money, it is possible that he may not even remember woman for years, but deep down he is searching for money, because when he has a money, then he can be called woman. There is no problem in that. It is also possible that the man not even think about it, thought out his life, and the man be in the race for the money will, but the deep down the race for the money, there is sexuality. All greed is the extension of lust. In the expansion of this lust, whoever create the obstacles in this greed, anger arise on him. Lust is the expanding greed, and when someone create an obstacles in the anger arise. Lust, greed, anger, and streams of the same river.